for the World Television title. However, the title can only be won in the first 10 minutes of the match. Introducing first, from Tampa, Florida, weighing 251 pounds, the World Television champion, Mr. Wonderful, Paul Orndorff.
I don't know, Jess. I would think by now he might be liking that name of Paula.
Oh, yeah, you can really tell he likes it, Tony. Look at his facial expression. He's just enjoying it. You know what I think I'm going to do, though? I think I'm going to snitch on Kopetsky, the ring announcer, because I think he's the one a lot responsible for all this.
The World Television title on the line for the first 10 minutes of this match only.
And you know what that means? That means the challenger is going to have to be the aggressor. He's going to have to be the person pushing to get the win.
And here is the challenger. Gary Capetta will tell us.
And ladies and gentlemen, his opponent from Warner Robins, Georgia, weighing 278 pounds, the All-American, Simmons. Remember, the title can only be won in the first 10 minutes of this match.
What a tremendous ovation, Ron Simmons. And what a battle this should be. If anybody can be the aggressor, if anybody has the ability to take the fight to Paul Orndorff, it's Ron Simmons.
Oh, absolutely. But you know what's unique about the TV title? The pressure is very much on the challenger, which in this case is Ron Simmons, because Simmons must score a win within 10 minutes to win that TV title.
On television,
You got just two great wrestlers here. Tremendous athletic backgrounds, of course. Mr. Wonderful, quite a football player in his own right at the University of Tampa. In fact, Mr. Wonderful has in the University of Tampa Hall of Fame, Tony Schiavone. Did you know that? Him, John Matuzak.
oh, look at Ron Simmons. Now, Orndorff's had enough. Okay, in the psychological game of wrestling, I would give Ron Simmons the advantage here.
Simmons is ahead right now because Mr. Wonderful's letting the crowd get to him, which you can't blame him. Nobody likes to be insulted.
This is one of two big feature events this week. Still to come, Cactus Jack against Big Van Vader. But right now, this match, World Television title on the line, the first 10 minutes only.
And the bell has indeed rang, right?
Yes, it has indeed sounded.
Well, if I were Ron Simmons, I'd shut the crowd up right now and get Wonderful in the ring because the clock is a-running. The salt is running down the time clock.
The salt?
Yeah, you know, they flip over those salt things and it runs. You've seen those clocks, haven't you?
Like in The Wizard of Oz.
Yeah.
Yes. We got Paula shirts out here, too. What do you think about it? You know, you're right. The clock is running. The salt, or if you like, the sand in the hourglass is sifting through, and...
You watch soap operas, don't you? That's right out of one of those soap operas. I've heard that line before.
Well, the clock's running against...
The days of our lives, right? The sand is sifting through the days of our lives.
Something like that. The clock is running on Paul Orndorff.
No, it's running on Ron Simmons.
You're right. They finally lock up, maybe about a minute into this. And here they go.
Little jockey for position.
Two veterans here, two men who know how to wrestle.
Look at that, Simmons had him by the hair. Look at Wonderful, showing the referee.
You believe that?
You're saying that Mr. Wonderful lied?
Well,
You're calling Paul Orndorff a liar.
Well, never mind.
Better get out of that one, Tony.
Orndorff is a very forceful, belligerent guy. I mean, I've had a chance to talk to him in the locker room area, and
I'm surprised he talked to you.
Yeah, well, he's not always the friendliest of guys. He's a very serious character.
Now, let's see if we get a shot if Simmons goes to the hair again. Now, look at, see, that time he didn't go to the hair, and look who pushed who in the corner. There's your proof.
Elbows.
You agree?
Well, not
Simmons couldn't go to the hair that time, and Mr. Wonderful got him in the corner.
In the midsection. Again. Simmons in trouble now, and Orndorff is laying him in. The World Television Champion against Ron Simmons. Here we go. Into the ropes. No sir, he missed. Flying body press. Two, almost got him. Rolls him up.
Cradle.
Again.
You know, they're nice moves, but he's going, oh, backslide. He's going to try to get Wonderful over.
Got him. Oh, he barely got out that time. The fans are really complaining, and so is Simmons, that was a 3 count, and that may have been.
Well, you got to remember something, though, too, Tony. In past history, Ron Simmons has always been a complainer. When he played football at Florida, complained all the time. Calls against him. That's why they lost. Him and Bowden, they're both whiners.
Right to the throat. Snapmare. All right, Mr. Wonderful drives the elbow and the forearm into the chest.
I remember, you know, Florida State, after a half a dozen losses to Miami, always Ron Simmons had an excuse.
Into the rib. You didn't even know him back then. Now did you? Left hand. Tell you what. This man, who is the former world heavyweight champion, won it in August of 1992 from Big Van Vader, has been around. He has used his power, his overwhelming popularity, and his endurance to be successful. He's got to call all those up again against Orndorff here. The foot to the face, and Orndorff is staggered. Pose one. 2, no sir.
And again, Ron Simmons must win the match within 10 minutes. Can't stress that enough. Right now, right hand, he's got Wonderful on rubber leg street.
Backbreaker. Looking very agile. Simmons.
Oh! And Wonderful was laying in the weeds on that one.
That's why they call them high-risk maneuvers, Jess. You enable your opponent to somehow maybe regain his composure in the time that you spend getting up to the top.
Will be at stake for the next 5 minutes. 5 minutes.
You heard that from Gary Capetto. The next 5 minutes, the World TV title is on the line.
So now, what do you do? What's your game plan if you're Mr. Wonderful? Very smart. Put the knee in, get a reverse chin lock, take a hold that'll take a while to get out of. Work on that clock.
The old deep freeze.
When you're the TV champion, you gotta have clock management.
Gotta have what?
Clock management.
Clock management.
You gotta know what time it is in that ring at all times, Tony. If you can stretch a match out and take it to 10, you don't lose the title, right?
Right. Reverse chin lock is applied. Back up is Simmons.
It's not who wins the battles, Tony, it's who wins the war.
6 minutes gone by, 4 minutes remain in the title part of this match.
2 count.
Notice, though, Orndorff hasn't lost his aggressiveness, Tony. He's using no stalling techniques, none of that. Mr. Wonderful, staying aggressive, drops that elbow into the abdominal area. He's not laying back. He's taking it right to Ron Simmons.
Orndorff stomping away at the head of Simmons.
You know, I wanted your opinion, Tony.
You did?
I noticed that, you know, Mr. Wonderful's not stalling. He's taking the battle to Simmons here. He's not laying back waiting for any timeout.
Shows you what kind of champion he is.
Absolutely.
No one has ever denied the courage of Paul Orndorff,
7 minutes gone by.
nor the ability and the sleeper hold, and that one's hooked on quite well, Jess.
He's got it hooked on. He's on Simmons' back. He's going to try to break him down to a knee now.
the top turnbuckle. Simmons maybe may have his moment right here. Orndorff, the first man, with a race lock and a side salto, belly to back. 2 count, and Ron Simmons out of it. Simmons very slow to get up here, Jim.
Mr. Wonderful again. Oh, look at the bootlaces right across the face. Choke him on that middle rope. That's what makes Wonderful so brilliant, that ring. He uses everything in there to his advantage.
He does it that.
He uses the ropes, he uses the buckle, he uses the outside floor.
Well, it's the 2-minute warning, so to speak, for the TV title. Orndorff.
We will add, that's only for the TV title.
DDT that time, and Simmons kicked away. Really didn't hook that DDT that well.
Now, it was a bit sloppy. He didn't hit it clean. Had he may have won it. And the fans' chant of Paula starts again.
Whoa, got him, a vertical suplex. Simmons, who is on the defense here. It's not a good time for him to be on the defense either, Jeff.
Not at all. We must be getting down to about 1 minute. You can see Wonderful John with the referee, not happy with the consistency of his count right there. Oh, Wonderful kicks him in the belly and signals pile driver time. If he hits this, it's over, Tony.
He's going for it. Trying to get him up. No, sir.
We're down to 60 seconds. 45 seconds, Tony.
Power slap. 1, 2. No, sir. Oh, my. He almost got him. And look, he rolled out of the ring.
He doesn't know where he is, Mr. Wonderful. He's dizzy.
Oh, yeah, he does. He rolled out of the ring.
You think he did it on purpose?
Absolutely. Fine time here. Simmons got the elbow in.
15 seconds.
He's got to go for the cover now. There he goes. 1, 2. Oh, my. Again. 1, 2.
Oh, he didn't get him.
The TV title is no longer at stake. The match continues.
So there it is. That time, Orndorff goes out. Simmons hit his jaw. Who's that?
Now what's he doing?
That's Dustin Rhodes.
That's Dustin Rhodes. This is none of his business.
Someone told him up.
Oh, that's ridiculous, Tony.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match, the All-American, Ron Simmons. But since he did not win in the first 10 minutes, Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff is now the World Television Champion.
Now that's too bad.
That's the rules.
That's the rules.
The rules.
Since when have you started paying attention to the rules?
Since now.